Leo, I will tell you this much. When I was preparing for your reading, amazing things were happening, so that's all very, very good. Welcome to your reading for February 2021, general reading. Focuses on love, and for all of you that know me, you know when I say love, I'm speaking about the essence of life that is flowing through you, what your relationship is with that essence, and you know how that affects you. So we're going to do a drawing for you, but before we do, let's first see what is the positive guidance that the universe has for you. And for that, we're going to draw you a card from the Good Tarot. We're going to start off with good news. You know, this thing of starting with drama and bad news, and I don't do drama. I don't have time for that. So I think I'm dramatic enough all on my own. I'm going to draw that one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at this. So, for those of you that are interested in love, or you know, Six of Water, which is Six of Cups. For those of you that are interested in love, or you know, maybe extending certain ties, family ties, friendships, maybe you've been having some time sort of like fitting into a situation, you know, getting through things, moving past things. The universe lets you know that it's almost like the situation is dealt with and you can now move on. Okay, so I'm going to do you a Celtic cross for your reading. Remember, take what resonates. And if something resonates, you know, breathe it in, accept it within your heart, mind, and soul. Take a nice deep breath when you come across something that you claim for yourself. And let's see what we have. If you are on the cusp, watch both readings to get a better idea of what's going on. And for all of you always coming back, welcome back. And if it's the first time, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Adrian H. I'm an intuitive healer. And let's see what we got. Alright, so for your current energy, Leo, you've got the Hermit. This is time for a body break. You've been running yourself sort of like down here with something, you know. It's almost like sort of trying to meet that outer emotions you've really drained sort of like the inner emotions, the inner part of you, and that part now needs rest in order to recuperate, because it's almost like you can see the light that you're heading towards. You know, you get like this tingly feeling that you know something good is on the horizon and you are heading towards it, but it sort of causes that tingly sort of uneasiness within you, but the reason why you're not getting to sort of like where it is that you feel that you are heading, that you're so convinced of it, is because remember that a dynamic soul that you are, and that we all are, you are still a soul within a human body, and you know that human body sometimes just needs a little bit of time to catch up, and so your body needs a bit of a break. The inner child needs a bit of a break. All right. It's almost like your body saying, listen, we're all on board with everything, with all the plans, and we fully support you. But it's almost like when you have, sorry, a Windows computer. You need to give it some time to sort of do those updates. You know, when it says to you, don't switch off the screen or don't unplug your, you know, whatever your PC. That is what's happening over here. It just needs some time, because remember, you can rush the process, but for any of you who ever did any sort of upgrade on a, you know, on a PC or a phone or whatever, when you don't let the update run through, it causes problems. Okay, now there's a lot of cards that fell out here, but I'm going to take the one that came out first. All right. Sorry. And the overall sort of, some of you are trying to jump forward really fast, and all these cards are just coming out, you know. It's like they're just really speaking. So the overall energy that you currently got is the Tower. This is a dynamic moving from one phase to another phase. All right. People say that see the Tower and they go like, oh my goodness, calamity. All right, that is not positive manifestation thinking. And at the end, after our reading, I'm also going to draw you a manifestation card for the law of attraction, just to give you some guidance, what the universe is trying to currently tell you, guide you in what it is that you would like to achieve in your life. All right. Remember, with a tarot reading, it's you bringing the information to yourself in a way that you can perceive it. That is how powerful you are. Okay. So it might seem like things are really falling apart at the moment. I mean, this is not coming loose at the seams. This is more like when you've got a beautiful sort of white cloth or something like that, and boop, somebody just drops like a piece of hot coal fire or something on there. You know, it seems like a big horrible thing happening place over there. But this is very much out with the old and in with the new. Okay, that is what's happening here at the moment for you. And sometimes the best thing that we can do in a situation like this is nothing. Because when we try to take control of the process, what we're also doing is we cement ourselves inside of the process, and we actually hold up the process itself. In the foundation, you've got the Sun card, all right, highest energy in the tarot deck. Quite beautiful. It kind of popped up sort of like on its side, upside downish, and then it went straight again. When I picked it up, it literally went straight in my hand. So you've done the work, you've done the inner work, you know, you have invested the time and the energy and the training and the whatever it is that you needed to do. You have healed, and now it's time for you to move forward. And for many of you, the reason why everything is feeling so sort of fuzzy and overwhelming at the moment is because you are so ready to move forward. Because it's almost like when when you can already see something. It's like when you have money in the bank that has been transferred, but you sort of got the text message that the money is there, but it's not yet available to sort of draw from the ATM or to transfer. That is a sort of feeling that's going on here at the what's going on here at the moment. You will also notice these are major changes because all three cards that I drew for you so far are minor arcana cards. And so with the Six of Water, Six of Cups that we had initially, this is you merging from the past into a new version of yourself. Okay, and the best thing that we can normally do for a process like that is to allow it to simply happen and have faith that higher source, that higher energy, that higher power that runs through us, that this reading is about, love, that connection, that it's got your back, that it actually wants you to to win. Okay, so let's see, what is the energy that is bringing you to where you currently are? How did you bring yourself to where you currently are? What was the energy? What was the thoughts? What was the belief? What was the asking? Okay, let's see what we got for the Leos. Ooh, okay, alrighty. You wanted more of yourself, really. Eight of Pentacles over there, You wanted independence. You wanted to be able to make your own decisions. You didn't want to be so much sort of influenced by other people's emotions, And I feel for some of you, there might have been a stage where people almost felt like they might have accused you of being selfish because you needed to sort of take that time for yourself, take the time away from all the sort of, other people's stuff that was going on. And so your vision for life became more about what it is that you would like to have in your life. And you've put in the work. Small actions really started to pay off. And for some of you, it's almost like you're feeling at the moment, I've done all of this, so it's nothing actually paying off. Above you, the energy that you really want to be aware of, Ace of Swords, the universe is saying to you, listen, Baba, don't fool yourself. Okay, you have got this. Keep that faith within yourself. Keep that belief within yourself, and sort of be mindful of the thoughts that you think. Because the thing is, a lot of times, and especially when we have fear within us, because it's very scary sometimes to go from this one point to the other point, There's a point when fear is, is there, and faith is a definite requirement. And so in that particular point in time when that happens, sometimes you're like, oh, last time this happened, and that happened, and this happened. And we start thinking of all these reasons why things didn't work out before. And when we do that, what we're actually doing is we are changing the vibration. So what we then do, so a certain vibration, a certain thought pattern and belief brought us to where we, to where you currently are. But when you change your focus, then you change everything. All right, it's like putting that extra spoon of sugar inside of a cup of coffee. The dynamic of this cup of coffee is now different, and it's the same thing with your thoughts. So be mindful of that, because especially if you found that a lot of times things work out and at the last minute they sort of bomb out, this is the reason why they bomb out. Okay, let's see what's just around the corner for you, Leo. What is around the corner for Leo? around the corner. Love, unity, compassion. For it's and when I say compassion, this is the relationship with life. You know, that compassion growing over there, that life is giving you a hand in hand. And for some of you, you've been feeling lonely. Maybe you've been having these relationships that are just not working out. You know, you keep on, you know, as you would describe it, meeting these losers. You know, these people that don't see your value and your worth, and you know, they don't appreciate you. Maybe they just want to sort of call you, you know, when they kind of want some, you know, that sort of thing. They don't appreciate your value and your worth and your body. But so don't change, be mindful of not changing those thoughts that brought you to where you currently are, because at the other end of this, life is pretty good for you. Okay, let's see. I thought that card was going to come out. What is it that Source wants to let you know at the moment? The Strength card, your card. Do not forget who you are, Leo. All right. This is also a card of, you know, sort of like seduction, sensuality, sexuality. And when I say sexuality, you know, I'm not sort of talking about the you know, the bam 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 vibe. This is more your true identity, your core identity of who you are. Okay, and it's you are encouraged to embrace who you are. And look at this card that just came out. Things that you might not be aware of. Wheel of Fortune. Things are busy turning in your favor. Things are turning in your favor, and you know, it's almost like you are being asked to stop and to breathe and to sort of look around you for a moment, because it's almost like you would say, what is happening? You know, when I say look at the evidence, you'll be like, what evidence? But when you stop, when you breathe, and you know, you sort of look back on your timeline, and not too long back either, 3, 4, 5 months maybe, actually even 4 months, you know, at the most. See how your life has changed. All right, and if you are looking at this and you are cross-watch and you got strong Leo in your chart, there's a link down below in the description where you can see where your sort of communication and your love and all those things are. Look at where you have Leo in your chart, then look at the reading and see how that relates to that area of your life. All right, it's actually quite interesting when you start looking at readings like that. If you're crosswatch, don't worry about looking at your love interest. What are they doing at the moment? Because that takes the focus off you. And when you take the focus off you and emphasize it on someone else, the universe has to acknowledge what you bring to the table. And if you're going to bring to the table that you focus on other people more than you focus on yourself, then you're going to get those experiences in life that's going to place you second. And you're not going to like it, and you're going to say it's them, but it's actually you. All right, remember, your point of focus determines your life experience. Your cards are just flying. Let's get you. So the Emperor in reverse, not feeling very strong at the moment, not feeling very sort of in control at the moment, not feeling you, not feeling that, you know, that sort of vibration of vitality, you know, at this point in time, kind of draining. And you know what life says to you? Feel that. Actually just feel that, because the thing about life is, and cycles, you know, and for example, when you get something like Mercury retrograde comes around like 5-6 times a year, you know. When you get it, if you do the work, when the retrograde comes again around next time, you don't get the same sort of experience again because you've done the work. So it might sound a bit contradictory, but when the problems come up, the quicker you say to the problem, okay, here I am, let's just deal with you so we can get you off the board, the faster things happen. And look at where you're going. The Fool. New, powerful, brand new beginnings. This is what we've been saying throughout your reading, from beginning to end. Beautiful, beautiful, empowering, enlightening beginnings, Leo. Okay? I'm going to see what your Law of Attraction card says to you. If that resonates with you, I'd really appreciate a like from you. I always appreciate a comment letting me know. Is this coming up? Okay. Letting me know where you are from, where are we connecting from. I'm in Cape Town in South Africa. If it resonates with you, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And, you know, as always, my beautiful thumbnails are created by my amazing friend. And there's a link for down below in the description that says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. And remember, again, if something resonates, maybe if you look at the reading again, when something resonates, take a breather. Sometimes the second time around, we see things we didn't see the first time. Okay, it says, when focusing upon solutions, I feel good. all right? So when you go through your dark night of the soul, or whatever it is that you're going through, when you realize, oh, I'm going through this experience right now, but I'm going through this experience with the intention of getting through it, not getting stuck in it, all right? It's like when you push your car and it gets stuck in the mud and you can't sort of push it any longer, you tow it and you pull it through the mud. You're not going to put the rope there, and hook it up to the other car and then not pull it. You're going to pull it out of the straw, basically. And then just at the end, at the back there, I'm just going to read for you. It says, focusing upon. A solution brings you positive emotion. Focusing upon a problem brings you negative emotion. So you want to focus on solutions, all right? While the differences are subtle, they are very important. For when you are feeling positive emotion, you are attracting into your experiences that which you want. And when you are feeling negative emotions, you are in the process of attracting that which you do not want. That is the power of your thoughts, and you want to take a firm hold of that. See you next time. Bye.